Don't let your resume get tossed in the trash bin, deleted prematurely, not read. Watch this video to learn 10 huge resume mistakes that hiring managers hate. I'm Jeff Altman, the big game hunter. People hire me for no BS coaching and career advice because I make job hunting so much easier for people. I also help with other things as well. But today we're going to talk about job search. And I'll just simply say, having worked in recruiting for as many years as I have, helping firms hire people, I want to talk with you about 10 fatal mistakes that make me and these people click away from your resume. And the first thing is using a generic resume that doesn't target the specific job you're applying for. Hiring managers want to see that you're qualified for the position. They're not going to read very much, and they want to see it quickly and obviously. And taking the time to tailor your resume for what matters to them is critical. If you don't do it, they're going to hit the delete button. Bad formatting. I saw a resume today that was awful. Too much bold, too many bullets, like 25 bullets on page one. Who needs to read that? They won't. So I'll simply say, making your resume hard to read. Too small a font, too many bullets, too much bolding. Bolding to the point where it kind of looks like a hostage letter. We have your child, and we're going to, these awful things. You don't want your resume to look like that. An unprofessional email address. Your email address should be simple, professional. You know what it could look like and how that can affect you. Hiring managers will not bother. They'll think you're immature. Of course, lack of relevant work experience. If you don't have the required experience, try to highlight transferable skills. Make the fit obvious to them so that a sixth grader could see that you're qualified. Another thing, and this is just laziness on your part, spelling and grammar errors. Typos turn people off. Why? Because you're on a word processor. All you have to do is run a spell checker and a grammar checker. And if there are particular terms that, if misspelled, are actual words, do a quick visual scan to make sure that you don't have any spelling errors there. A resume that's too long. Do you think anyone's going to read page 3? It's the antiquities. They don't care about that. They really care about more recent work that relates to what matters to them. Make sure that that is earlier in the resume rather than later. Next, lack of keywords that fit the job description. With applicant tracking systems, they want to see the exact phrase that's in their job description because their systems don't recognize synonyms most of the time. Every once in a while, someone programs the data dictionary to recognize a synonym, but most of the time they don't. So you want to use the exact same terms when you're tailoring your resume as you're seeing in the job description. Lack of accomplishments or quantifiable results. Saying that you're responsible for something doesn't tell them what you got done. So make the point of having some metric that indicates money saved, money earned, percentage improvement over what previously existed. Number 9, irrelevant information that doesn't add any value to them. No one cares about your marital status, your age. Just stick with the work stuff. They don't want to be accused of bias, and you're feeding into that possibility. Don't do it. Lastly, and I've indirectly mentioned this to you before, lack of attention to detail. Make sure that your resume is accurate and up to date, and that's about dates, wages, if you're asked to provide that. Dates in particular are very important, and if you're not sure, well, I'll come to that another time. So I'll just simply conclude by saying, by avoiding these fatal mistakes, you can increase your chances of getting interviewed and thus having a chance of being hired. Your resume is your first impression. Make it count. Hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. Again, My website is thebiggamehunter.us. There's a ton in the blog to help you. Plus, if you're interested in my coaching you around job search, hiring more effectively, managing and leading, workplace issues, career transitions, I'd be very happy to help. And if you're interested in my coaching you, first of all, let me back up. If you'd like me to answer a few of your questions, there's a function there where you can schedule time for a trusted advisor call. I can help you that way, just answering a few questions for a half hour or so. And you get a recording afterwards of our session. The blog has a ton of great information there to help you. And lastly, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great.